Hey everyone! Hello, hello, and hello. This is Sportimus here, and this is my buddy Classics Skywarp. Now this guy is my favorite of the Classics line. I don't know why I like him so much, since all he basically is a recolor of Classics Starscream. But I have a soft spot for Skywarp, and I love the Generation 1 Skywarp. I think he looks badass with his black color scheme with the purple accents and the silver trim. And this is the same for the Classics line as well. Simply a fantastic looking jet. He is also an F-15, but molded better in my opinion, and he's actually made better than the Classic Starscream, and I don't know why, but as a Target exclusive, he came with Classics Ultra Magnus. I almost said Optimus Prime, but it's Ultra Magnus that he came with as a two-piece set. He is a deluxe though, just like Classic Starscream, where Ultra Magnus is a Voyager. But anyway, fantastic looking figure. I mean, just really, really cool. I love this guy so much. As being a repaint of Starscream, he shares the same pluses and minuses, but somehow, and I know I'm a little biased here, but he makes up for it with his colors. I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me see if I can get you. Ooh, hit the camera. Yeah, had a little fun there. Now you see me. Now you don't. I'm back. Bye. Alright, enough of that. He is Skywarp after all. He can teleport up to 2.5 miles, just like his G1 counterpart, his previous design, which was my favorite aspect of him. He's a trickster, a joker, a prankster. Even his own Decepticons fell victim to that. So no one was immune except for, I think, Megatron, because, you know, Megatron can kick his ass, and he knew it. But he's definitely one to watch out for. He's dangerous, and he's quiet, and you got to watch out for the quiet ones, because they're the ones that are the real troublemakers. Unlike Starscream, who was a troublemaker, but he had a loud mouth. But anyway, he sure boasted a lot, which got him into a lot of trouble. But we all love Starscream. Take off the null rays, just like the Starscream. And what do we want to do? Detach the wings a little bit here. Alright, well, I'll do it this way. That works much better. For some reason it got all tangled up. Bring down, well, separate the feet, the legs I mean. Bring that down. Same thing as Starscream, that forms the feetses. Bring his fins up where they click into place. Now again, I leave these out because it's too stressful for it to constantly be flexed. Push outward like so. It says open sesame. You bring out the arms, which look fantastic, by the way. His paint applications are far superior than Starscream's. So, despite him being a Target exclusive, you know, for those who don't have a Target in their area, thank you Target for, if indeed you did have a hand in his coloring, for making him better looking. So, that's all I got to say about that. Same thing, you crack the cockpit out, and there forms his head. Look at that head. If my camera will focus. His face is painted silver, his eyes are like a dark red. Much better quality. Much better. Rotate this around. 180 degrees. And you're going to bend and shove in. Down there. You're going to close the back up. I mean, simply nice. Bring the wings out and around. Now, these guys are a little on the floppy side, but in terms of their legs, I don't know if that's a production thing, but they're not bad to the point where they can't stand. So, but it's not something that I would constantly bend all the time. And there he is. Now, basically, all that's left to do is just what I should have done in the beginning was bring in the landing gears to form his vents, like so, and bring his nose downward into the back. And I'll just do a 360-degree view for you, just like I did for Starscream, and basically to show you his different angles. And this is a really nicely done figure. I mean, you have to see this guy in real life to really appreciate him. And hopefully I'm filming it in a way that'll do him justice, at least. So there he is. Very nice. Now I have to make a correction. I was saying in my last video about Classics Starscream, and I didn't edit it out. I said that he does not bend at the knees, but he actually does. So I like to point that out, that I made a mistake, and he does bend at the knees, so does Skywarp, and so he can grovel. I'm sorry for trying to shoot Megatron in the back. That's my cheesy Starscream imitation. So that makes these figures, he also twists at the knee as well. So that makes these figures really, really awesome. There are very few Transformers that I have that can do this, other than, well, a few. Voyager, Classics Prime can do that, and a few other figures can, as well as bend at the knee. So their range of posability is very good, and something that really makes these Classics figures shine. Now, here's a comparison between Classics Skywarp and the original Generation 1 Skywarp. Now, as you can tell, the first thing you notice, other than his purple being different than his purple, is their proportions are completely different. Like Starscream, his wings are in better proportion to his body than the original. Now again, I'm not putting down the Generation 1 line. This is still my favorite of the Seekers of the Generation 1 collection. This one is my favorite of the Seekers in the Classics collection. Again, because of his colors. So, score-wise, Jet Mode, I'll give him a 9.5, which scores a little higher than Starscream because I like his color scheme a little bit better. Has the same drawbacks as the Classics line, as the Starscream, simply because they're the same mold. Transformation, same, 9.5. And Robot Mode, I gave him a 10 because he's just so well made, so well done, that I simply could not ask for more. I intend to keep these for a long time, and I try to maintain them, so they don't look too bad this way. I like the way they are. And if you can buy either one of these or both, and you're a Transformers fan, man, you are going to enjoy them. So anyway, This is Sportimus. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you next time. Later.